We did 17 meetings by holding court, keeping every meeting to 20 minutes, every phone call to 5. It would take most people about 2 weeks, I think, to do 17 meetings, but we had very successful meetings ranging from junior achievement to Cushman Wakefield to unbelievable meetings with starters. But I encourage everyone to use their time efficiently and to hold court when you visit a city. You can get a lot done in one day, as we're proving today. Every quarter or so, I get the blessing to come to my favorite place in West Hampton, New York. This is way out here, and I think the only guy in the world that I'd come this far for in the middle of the mess that I'm in, business-wise with everything going on, is one of my mentors, Stephen Costello. Our whole talk is, so what can I do for you? Right? And so you're sitting there going, okay, Dave, your podcast is launched. How can I help you? Here's the people that we can help you on the marketing side, guest-wise. We leave here with action items of how we can be of service, not just to us, but we talk about, I have a friend and he could use this, Dave. Would you mind helping him? Vice versa.
Absolutely.
And it makes this whole thing, and I think, as our first kind of catch up with the Costellos, which could catch on, no pun intended, I think, being of service is the great theme of this one. I was training athletes to be financially literate, and they were, how the hell does anybody lose $100 million? And I used to tell people, well, it's education. Like I would say, you think education's expensive? Try ignorance. But that's not why I lost my money. I lost my money because of arrogance, and I wasn't paying attention, and I surrounded myself with the wrong people, the wrong ideas, and I'm 100% accountable. I didn't ask anybody for help. Got to be efficient and effective. And this 20-minute rule, people respect more than they're insulted.
By the way, if I could do business this way all the time, I do a lot more business.
That's the quote.
You know what I mean?
That's the quote of the day. If I can do business this way, I do a lot more business. Again, 2 in a row. Really powerful people running powerful businesses. Appreciate the fact you keep it short, keep it friendly, but also get down to business. You keep things to under 20 minutes, and you're golden. What's your name again?
Hannah.
Hannah. I'm David. Nice to meet you.
That's okay.
That's awesome. All right, bye, Hannah. Good to see you.
Really, one of your first speaking engagements was
Yeah.
the one we did together. Look at how
Yeah.
far you've come then.
Crazy, right?
Insane.
Yeah, and then you gave me a huge compliment, you probably didn't even know it.
Which is?
When I came off stage, you're like, oh, well, you said something like, I'm not a professional speaker like you. Right?
I do remember
And
that.
I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, I pulled that off.
No,
I'm like, my sister gave me a chance
I
to speak at the high
never-
school. So again, going the extra mile here, wanted to know the lesson for the day, had three and a half unbelievable podcasts because I had Jen Brown and her mom to finish up. She's an Olympic gymnast coach, a real entrepreneur, actually started her own gym, became the biggest gymnastic gyms in America. But the general lesson that I learned today for the playbook and the play of the day is persistence. Everybody tries to cheat the system by not talking value. And so when you talk to a sponsor, they work on different mediums, whether it's TV, radio, print, social media, live signage. And I see the biggest contradiction in sponsorship is, even with big teams, I'll have young guys that I mentor that sell big corporate sponsorships, and they're selling to a company signage that has no value in signage. Right? In fact, I bought a media company because I realized that I could bridge a gap for traditional sponsorship. Right? In traditional sponsorship, people want hospitality. Oh, you know what? You can have a suite at the game. We can provide you this entertainment. You can meet this person. Or they are doing it for large branding, right? We see the golden arches on the side. But what we do is capture that. And then we use people like you to distribute it. And so instead of one instant of a moment of a certain value, we put it into perpetuity and created a huge volume and value to them that you can come to a logical conclusion. And this for me is every sale, sponsorship, advertising, marketing, product placement. I simply, before I start, I need to be able to ask them, can you see any reason why you won't want to move forward? The math in my mind goes like this. If I give you $100, will you give me 20 back? Almost everyone in here would say yes, or what's the catch? But I have to provide that much value where I think what I'm presenting to you is $100 and all I'm asking is for 20. And so most people cheat the system and try to get away with not understanding true value and how to be of service and provide the value. Make it easy. the way you look at things, the things you look at change. I started seeing the experiential power of perspective. I realized that I controlled my own life, that I was with Marcellus Wiley and he said, Dave, you be you. There's 7 billion people out there and you run your frequency and allow all those people that are at the same frequency be attracted to you. Don't worry about everybody else, because everybody else will tell you what you can't do. And if you have the right perspective, it makes your past unbelievable, your present even better, and your future even brighter.